All right, well, this starts my 17 and a half hour, 1,172 mile trip all the way to Middlebury, Indiana. Oh yeah, that's a lot better.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. All the way up.
For those of you who don't know, I got a new job working for Team RV Express. I'm going to orientation Thursday. Today's Tuesday. I'm leaving to try and make that work out better with the snow and everything. Just now leaving the house. Wife was a little upset. The dog was sad too. I don't know how they're gonna react when I come home. And I know how my wife's gonna act, but I'm not sure about Raven because we just got her. And I'm not gonna miss this road at all because it's never smooth ever. But anyway, time right now is 11:06. Got my aloe waters, Listerine, bags packed, got a towel. I got some Pocky sticks. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna need. I got the toolbox on my wife's old truck that we just sold. I put it in, and it's gonna hold plenty of stuff that I'm gonna need. Let me think. I need to go north, so right. And anyway, I'm gonna keep y'all updated. I might see if I can hook up the GoPro on like a time-lapse thing. I think that'd be kind of cool to get a time-lapse shot going like all the way across the US. I'll see if I can't make that happen. I've also got my new dash cam, and it's gonna be recording 24/7. It's got audio recording and speed on there, so just in case something crazy happens, I might be able to update y'all on that and throw a quick clip in there. So anyway, I will update y'all as I find more shit out. Later. Well, that went by pretty fucking quick. I got all the way from Waco to Italy, Texas, which is like, I guess like halfway to Dallas. And my buddy Ryan called me up, who has been wanting to start doing this, but he wanted to like put in his 2-week notice and everything. Well, for shits and giggles, last night he put in an application, and today he just got a call saying like, yeah, everything went through. We're just waiting to see if you can get approved on your driver record. And they just called and said, yeah, come on in, see if you can get your ride with your buddy to go in on the 8th. So I'm turning back around now. I'm now southbound on 35 East. 35 East southbound. Just cruising here at 75 miles an hour. And gonna go pick them up, help a pack of shit, and we're both going to fucking Indiana. So I'll update you on that later. Well, we are about 355 miles away, I think, from Chicago, and then Chicago is just a hop and a skip away from Middlebury. So anyway, we're doing good. It's daylight. We're both awake. We both got well rested. We stopped for about an hour, and yeah, we're doing good. I got snow sticking to my feet. All right, catch y'all later. Okay, so we made it to somewhere. We're like 20 miles away from Chicago.
Let me see. I'll look where we're at.
Stop for a pee break. Let's get a quick update. Where are we at?
Let's see. Use my weather app. I believe we're in Monet.
Monet.
Let me give them a quick idea what the temperature is.
Look at that. A whopping 18.
Feels like 7.
Feels like 7. So we got a lot more snow here. Oh, God, it feels good to stretch. Ooh, that's bright.
Definitely should have wore boots.
Oh, yeah. Definitely should have wore boots. Dude, that's a shitload of snow. This is awesome. Dude, it's snowing too. We got little flurries in the air. Cool. Well, anyway, now you'll know where we're at. Later. Don't you do it. Ah, shit. Guys, it is 7:27 in the morning. It's too fucking cold to be outside. It's like 7 degrees. We are in Middlebury, Indiana. This is my 2007 Cummins, and I'm gonna show you all a cold start of it. This thing will ever focus. All right. See if I can show y'all. 8 degrees. Wait on the. There we go. Like a boss. Let's crank up the high idle.
Sorry, but we gotta change this. Because we gotta change the fucking. Gotta defrost some windows.
Yep.
I wouldn't do high idle yet, dude. Everything's fucking frozen.
No, that's fine. That's those little jumps are the grid heater kicking on, bogging down the alternator. See, there it goes. Now it comes back on. All right, guys, that's it. Later. All right, what's up, guys? So, anyway, we got our first trailer. It is a Rockwood Ultralight. It's 34 foot. I think the gross vehicle weight rating on it, or the gross trailer rating on it, is like 4,000 pounds. It's not like heavy, but it's just big as shit. We left Indiana yesterday. We drove through Illinois last night to try and get out of the snow. They got like 24 inches of snow. So I'm glad we got out in time, because otherwise we would have been fucked. And Ryan's driving. He's my co-driver now. So we're gonna be running team drivers, trying to like cover more ground, make a little bit more money. And I know I just did a review over this truck, but I just called the dealership seeing if we can get a quad cab so we can do the sleeper berth. Yeah, let me tighten them up a little bit. There we go, a little bit.
That's not bad.
Anyway, so we're stopping in for fuel. We are in, what is it, like Kewanee, I think is what it is.
Or some shit.
Yeah, Kewanee.
Some foreign shit.
Some fucking crazy ass name of a town. We're pulling into a mobile gas station. It looks like they got diesel pumps here. With a trailer this big, it's kind of hard to pull into like any regular pump, so we have to like go to 18-wheeler pumps now. But anyway, a little bit about orientation. Went smooth as shit. They told us pretty much everything you need to know. There's a couple questions that you might have to ask depending on what company you go to. Orientation for us probably took only about 4 hours. Wasn't that long, and we were on the road. Well, we were ready to hook up theoretically by 2 o'clock. Orientation started at 8:15 in the morning, and we were done by I think like 11:45 or some shit. They told us be back at 2, be ready to hook up. We had to go get our physicals done. That was like $80 each. But anyway, time's going good. Just racking up miles. I think we've already covered probably about 700 miles. So that's like a little over $800 that we made just in one day, you know, when you think about it. And because we're team driving and we don't have a sleeper berth, we can run, I think it's 14 hours total on duty. But since we don't have a sleeper berth, we can't technically claim sleeper or off duty. So we can only do 14 hours at a time, then we have to shut down for 8 hours.
If you're gonna team drive, get a quad cab.
Get a quad cab or something that's got a sleeper already built into it. I wish we knew that from the start. I was misinformed. I was told that as long as you have a co-driver, basically as long as they're sleeping in the passenger seat, that counts as off duty. But come to find out, that was not right. So anyway, I might do a little, now that it's daylight and not snowing like a motherfucker, and it's not 9 degrees, which is what it was. I'll throw in some pictures of where we stayed at. It was a really dope hotel. I will try and get like some time-lapse footage, you know, going through Mississippi and everything and getting into Texas. Our first load actually is going to Georgetown, which is about an hour and a half south of Waco, which is where we live. So we're basically just making the same trip back. And then we'll be going up for our next load. The only thing that sucks is it's our first load. And honestly, I'd rather have my first load be the worst load, because then everything after that's going to feel like cake. So if you can make it through the worst of it, you're going to do fine, even at the best of it. I mean, you know what I mean. The only thing that sucks though is our first load, we got it on Thursday. It was 1,188 miles, rough estimate. That's what the work order said. And even if we had a sleeper berth, we'd be able to make it on time, because we left it on Thursday and it's Friday now, and since we had to stop for 8 hours, we are not going to make it to the dealership at our drop-off hours between 8:30 and 3:30. So we're going to end up having to hold it for the weekend because their drop-off hours are only Monday through Friday. So we're probably gonna like, since I don't really have anywhere to put this big ass trailer, like I cannot pull it in my driveway at all. If I could get it in there, I could turn it around in the yard, but there's no way that I could put it in there. My driveway is just too narrow, and the road that I live on is gravel, and it's not gonna work. So what we probably will do, since Valentine's Day is coming up and we're gonna try and get as many loads as we can, I'll probably drop Ryan off at his apartment so he can spend a day or two with his girl, and then he'll stay with the truck, and then I'll spend some time with my wife, and then we'll have Valentine's Day basically this weekend with our ladies, and then that way we're good to go for the rest of the week basically, and we're not neglecting them, because it's hard on us, but it's also just as hard on them because they're on their own also. They don't have us to come to at the end of a long hard day. My wife's taking care of a fucking newborn by herself. Granted, my mom's there, she's helping out and things like that. So she's not totally going solo, but I know it's not easy on her. And I definitely give her bad props for toughing through it and sticking it out. But everything's going good. She's doing fine at the house. Ryan's got a buddy named Gerald, Richard, whatever the fuck his name is. His name is Ricky, but just an ongoing joke. We always give him a different name every time we see him because I'm like, what the fuck is your name? But anyway, we're going to see if we can actually get him into it. And he's got good credit, so he'll probably be able to start out in like a fucking brand new 3500 single wheelbase and hit the road. Doesn't look like there's any shortage of loads for any time soon. The insurance kind of fucked me. My credit's shit, I'm not going to lie. Like, it went downhill real fucking quick. And because I was like 8 days later than expected to start my insurance policy, rather than paying $1,500 down and then the rest over the months, they're making me pay everything up front for the first 2 months, which is about $7,000 for a year's worth of commercial insurance plus full coverage on the truck. So I had to pay $3,500 like 3 days ago, and then I have to pay another $3,500 next month, which is going to absolutely kill me. So I'm basically not going to be able to make any spending money for like a month, which is going to suck ass. But I think I should make it. As soon as I make it past that period, I don't have any insurance payments for the rest of the month. I don't have to make a single payment on this truck until April. That is, if I don't trade it in already. I haven't even had it a month yet, and I'm like, fuck, let's get something bigger. Let's get something newer. Something with a fucking 6-speed. If I can get a 6-speed. One thing I learned is that they come in, I think it's 433 rear diff ratio, which gives you, on a 6-speed manual, you're going to have like a low granny gear, so you're going to be able to have all your acceleration and torque that you need. Definitely want to get 4-wheel drive, by the way, because snow up there is fucking ridiculous. Like in Waco, an inch of snow shuts down every fucking school, but up there it's like 10 feet of snow and you're still going to school. So you definitely want to get 4-wheel drive for that. But you're going to have much better fuel economy on those 343 gears whenever you're just coasting at top end. Not to mention, you're not going to have to worry about burning up a transmission. The only thing you got to worry about is your clutch. So if you're conscious about, not riding the clutch too long or too hard or anything like that, and you ease into it, just let the clutch fully engage and then accelerate, you'll be okay. The trailer brake's running good. Let me hop out here and I will show y'all the rig, if you will. Got my seatbelt off. All right. What time is it? It is. Come on. God damn it. Come on, damn it. All right, so we stopped at about 12:15. Need to know that for the log. It's probably gonna get a little windy here, but I'll show y'all what I'm working with. She's pretty big. So yeah, anyway, she's pulling really good. The only thing that's I guess a little, I wouldn't call it sketchy, but the only thing that's a little different is because the wheelbase from the rear wheels to the truck is so long and it's a bumper pull, when an 18-wheeler comes by, it will push the trailer, which in turn turns the truck the opposite way. So it feels like when an 18-wheeler is coming up on you, that it's sucking you into the truck. So you just kind of got to watch out. Make sure, you know, don't overcorrect or anything. Don't go crazy. Anything that you're towing, any of your movements should be smooth and fluid. So yeah, it's going all right. Loving the fucking scenery. Like, it has definitely been a trip, one to remember for sure. I'm definitely gonna remember this for a while. Probably gonna get sick and tired of seeing the snow. But yeah, it was pretty cool while we were up there. Ryan got to see some Amish people for the first time. He was kind of geeking out over that. But anyway, as soon as we get fueled up, I will see if I can't set the GoPro up like on the dashboard or something, and maybe get some time-lapse footage. So anyway, catch y'all later.